Hi everyone, welcome to Little Officers. Welcome to these daily answer writing approach sessions. Today is 20th September and today morning I have shared one question from Themes in Indian History Part 3. Let me quickly share the screen so that आप लोग भी ये वाला question देख सकते हो. You have seen it in the Telegram channel. Let us discuss the approach to this particular question. The question is, discuss the extent to which religious beliefs and socio-political conditions shaped the events of 1857 revolt. The question was asked for 10 marks and we have to write it in 150 words. So as usual, let us quickly look at the approach. All of you are writing very beautiful answers. So these approaches might give you one or two extra points which you can add. So let's look at the introduction. Introduction में क्या लिखना है, body में क्या लिखना है, conclusion कैसे करना है, ये वाला देखेंगे हम. So introduction as the highlight of the topic or the question is 1857 revolt. So we will begin with writing small brief about what is this 1857 revolt. So how it has shaped the national movement or the history of India. So as a introduction, so we will begin about writing about 1857 revolt, or you can call it as first war of independence. But I wanted to keep that towards the conclusion to give a strong impact. That's why I'm not writing it in the introduction. Okay. So now in the body, what is the core demand of the question? We need to discuss. See, the keyword is discuss here. One day I'll make the directive words and I'll tell you पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्टिव वर्ड आता है तो उसका आंसर स्ट्रक्चर कैसे बदलना है, क्या क्या चीज पे फोकस करना है. ठीक है, आई एम वर्किंग ऑन इट, आई विल सून मेक द वीडियो ऑफ इट. नाउ यहाँ पर हमारा फोकस जो है रिलीजियस बिलीव्स, साथ साथ में सोशियो पॉलिटिकल कंडीशंस, हाउ दे हैव शेप्ड दिस 1857 रिवोल्ट. ठीक है, सो लेट अस लुक एट इट. सी, ड्यूरिंग दिस टाइम वी विल फोकस द फॉलोइंग रिलीजियस बिलीव्स and socio-political conditions have contributed in the 1857 revolt. In that way, we will connect it from the introduction to the body. Then, in the body, we will either divide it into 2 parts or 3 parts. अब चाहे तो 3 parts में भी divide कर सकते हो. 2 parts में लिखेंगे तो हम क्या क्या करेंगे? One, we will focus on religious beliefs or religious reforms. ठीक है, so religious beliefs पे focus करेंगे एक, और दूसरा जो है सोशल कंडीशंस, एंड तीसरा वाला जो है इकोनॉमिक कंडीशंस करके यू कैन पुट 3 हेडिंग्स. नाउ अंडर दिस रिलीजियस बिलीफ्स में क्या क्या लिख सकते हैं? सी, नंबर 1, द रिलीजियस सेंटिमेंट्स ऑफ द इंडियंस वर हर्ट बाय द रूलिंग एंड पॉलिसीज ऑफ द ब्रिटिशर्स. कैसे कैसे? नंबर 1, सी, पर्टिकुलरली द म्यूटिनी वाज और द रिवोल्ट वाज taken or that was driven by the sepoys. So let us talk about what is the point that has instigated the sepoys. See, please remember, इससे पहले भी एक वेल्योर म्यूटिनी करके हुआ था 1805 में. वहां पर भी रिलीजियस कॉजेस आर आल्सो वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. ठीक है, अगर चाहिए तो आप उसको भी लिंक कर सकते हो. यहाँ पर मेन कॉजेस क्या है? द कैटरेजेस. सी, द कैटरेजेस which are used, cartridge which are used in new rifles, Enfield rifles, it has to be like the bullet has to be bitten off, which is coated with the greases. So the greases are made out of fats from pigs and cows. You know this, we have been reading about it, studying about it. And cow is very much sacred to Hindus, and pig is like, again, religious sentiments are there for Muslims. And majority of the people in the the regiments of the British are from the upper caste or Muslim sections. So these sentiments have directly hurt them. Then there were some rumors, like in their atta, like the flour with which they are making the rotis and all, so they are mixing bone dust. Such kind of rumors were there. Rumors are maybe such भी हो सकता है. So these also like threaten their religion. There are strict vegetarians. And third thing is the visible reforms taken by the Britishers. So you can call them as religious reforms. Some of the reforms are good with a good intention, but of course आपका रीति रिवाज को किसी ने आकर चेंज कर रहा है तो ऑब्वियसली आपका रिलीजियस सेंटिमेंट्स तो हर्ट होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल सती सिस्टम that has been abolished, then widow remarriages, then child marriages को रोकना, though they are very good practices but they have been a traditional practices of the Hindu society. So जब वो practices में change हो रहा था, so there was like threatening that religious point, so religious beliefs and practices को threat कर रहा है. This is another one. Then fourth one, the activities of the Christian missionaries. You can write Christian missionaries. Christian missionaries जो है, they also started converting the people from Hinduism or other religions to Christianity. So जैसे ये religious conversions हो रहा है, that is also threatening conversions, that is also directly threatening your religious beliefs. So थोड़ा घबराहट सा आ गया है, and people started like thinking that our religion is at threat. So these are all the some of religious beliefs which have shaped, which have driven the revolt of the sepoys. Now we can look at the social conditions. अब social conditions का बात करते हैं, ठीक है, because we need to focus on all of them. See यहाँ पर ज़्यादा elaborate मत करना because the word limit is 150. That means you have to write it in 2 pages. ये वाला भी सीखो कंटेंट का मैनेज कैसे करना है. Now social conditions, what kind of social conditions were there? सबसे बड़ा इशू ये है कि discrimination. So Britishers used to discriminate. ठीक है, डिस्क्रिमिनेशन था. दूसरा है जो कास्ट हायरार्की है, हर जगह पे इंडियंस को नीचा दिखाना. दैट मीन्स देयर सोशल practices, the religious beliefs, even the customs, they used to call us like uncivilized people, and they say we are here to make you civilized people, ऐसे करके बताते थे. So and they were like treating us like slaves. And देखो सिपाहीस जो है, they are nothing but the same Indian society people in the uniforms. So when their siblings, sisters, let's say parents, they were treated badly on the social conditions, of course it will directly impact them. They are nothing but their brothers, sisters, family members and all. So that has also resulted some sort of resentment, some sort of anger in the sepoys. Then economic conditions का भी बात करते हैं. Social conditions और भी लिख सकते हो, but I am restricting it because there is no word limit on it. So economic conditions का बात करते हैं. These sepoys are nothing but peasants in uniform, and उनके ऊपर agricultural जो taxes वगैरह होता था, land revenue का, that used to be tax or land revenue used to be very hefty. Sometimes they even collect up to 50%. And you know उस times में जब monsoons का failure होता था, then there were like lack of irrigation, agricultural productivity इतना नहीं है, so crop failures were very frequent. So despite having these crop failures, in order to increase their land revenue, they have to pay, and the farmers used to suffer a lot. लगान मूवी वगैरह देखा होगा, so you can associate that conditions like visual conditions. So this is second. Then यहाँ पर सिपाहीज का economic condition भी देखो. सिपाहीज are also being discriminated, ठीक है. उनका counterparts were from European segments or English सिपाहीज, they are being treated separately, and these सिपाहीज are treated separately. उनका conditions भी काफी पूर होते थे, और उनका जो बट्टा वगैरह जो मिलता था जब बाहर जाकर सर्व करते हैं, वो भी abolish कर दिया था. Then उनका जो पे होता था, the payments for the सिपाहीज are very meager. They were not even able to keep up with the monthly expenses. उतना कम पे होते थे. So there is financial stress, social discrimination, their parents and others are also being discriminated, they were threatening the religion, and because of all these, so some of the sepoys, they started like revolting, and they shown that courage and valor, and they started attacking them. That slowly spread to other regions, and it has become a very big revolt. So this is the entire story, and these are all the conditions, social, economic and religious conditions which have shaped it. Now what you can do the conclusion, so you can write in the conclusion, थोड़ा positive aspect पे लिखना है, optimistic. So what we can write in the conclusion, you can simply say this 1857 revolt, even though it is restricted to the North Indian locations only, but the impact of it was so huge. So ये इधर 1857 के बाद बहुत सारे रिफॉर्म्स लिया है ब्रिटिशर्स ने, इवन 1858 गुड गवर्नेंस एक्ट तक भी लिया है. So that means impact is so huge, and it has definitely a watershed moment in the national struggle for independence. That is the reason why 1857 revolt is regarded as first war of independence. इस तरीके से हम conclude करेंगे. I hope the points, all of them are clear to you. If you have any doubts, please put it in the comment section. I'll definitely reply. And ऐसे नहीं है कि I can cover all the points. I might have missed some of the points because there is a restriction of the word limit, as well as I might forget something. So if you find any point which I did not cover it here, please put it in the comment section. That will help other aspirants who are writing the answers. That's it for this particular approach. I hope it is useful. If it is useful, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video and share it with your fellow aspirants. Till then, let's keep on writing them and see you tomorrow with another answer approach. Take care guys. Bye everyone.